Hello everyone, I'm YESSA APOSAGA, a BSED English 1 student from Wimsu Ipil.
Maayong adlaw sa atong tanan. I am here to discuss climate change and how will climate change occur in response to challenges of opportunities and to the environment. We all know that climate change is one of the biggest issue and problem that our world is facing and struggling to defeat. So what is climate change? Climate change refers to the change in environmental conditions of the Earth. This happens due to many external and internal factors. The climatic change has become a global concern over the few decades. Besides, these climatic changes affect life on the Earth in various ways. These climatic changes are having various impacts on the ecosystem and ecology. Due to these changes, a number of species of plants and animals have gone extinct. When did climate change start? The climate started changing a long time ago due to human activities, but we came to know about it in the last century. During the last century, we started noticing the climatic change and its effect on human life. We started researching on climate change and came to know that the Earth temperature is rising due to a phenomenon called the greenhouse effect. The warming up of the Earth's surface causes many ozone depletion, affect our agriculture, water supply, transportation, and several other problems. So what are the reasons of climate change? Although there are hundreds of reasons for the climatic change, we are going to discuss the natural and man-made or human reasons. Natural reasons. These include volcanic eruption, solar radiation, tectonic plate movement, and orbital variation. Due to these activities, the geographical conditions of an area become quite harmful for life to survive. Also, these activities raise the temperature of the Earth to a great extent, causing an imbalance in nature. Human reasons. Man, due to his need and greed, has done many activities that not only harm the environment but himself too. Many plant and animal species go extinct due to human activity. Human activities that harm the climate, such as deforestation. Deforestation is the clearing, destroying, or otherwise removal of trees through deliberate, natural, or accidental means. It can occur in many areas densely populated by trees and other plant life. The loss of trees and other vegetation can cause climate change, desertification, soil erosion, fewer crops, flooding, increased greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. The next reason is wastewater. Wastewater refers to any liquid waste or sewage that came from households, hospitals, factories, and any other structures that uses water in its facilities. It is the byproduct of the usage of water. So whenever you use the faucets or flush a toilet, the water that it's used will eventually make it into the ocean and other large bodies of water. This ultimately affects the extent to which post-water treatment wastewater affects the environment. Pollutants include any chemical that homeowners flush down their drains, like paints, solvents, hormones, oils, herbicides, pesticides, human waste, and etc. A combination of all these products poses a risk to both human and wildlife alike. The next is non-renewable and renewable energy. These non-renewable fuels, which include coals, oils, and natural gas, supply about 80% of the world's energy. They provide electricity, heat, and transportation, while also feeding the processes to make a huge range of products from steel to plastics. When fossil fuels are burned, they release carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases, which in return trap heat in our atmosphere, making them the primary contributors to global warming and climate change. And lastly, trash. Trash are things that are no longer useful or wanted and that have been thrown away. A simple trash can still have a big impact of affecting the environment. A simple trash can still have a big impact of affecting the environment and the earth. Effects of climate change. These climatic changes have a negative impact on the environment. The ocean level is rising. Glaciers are melting. CO2 in the air is increasing. Forest wildfires are declining. And water life is also getting disturbed due to climatic changes. And this may cause drought. A drought is a period of time when an area or region experiences below normal precipitation. The lack of adequate precipitation, either rain or snow, can cause reduced soil moisture or groundwater, diminish stream flow, crop damage, and a general water shortage. Flood. Flood is an overflow of water that submerges the land that is usually dry. They are the most common and widespread natural severe weather event. Why flood occur? It can also be natural or because of humans such throwing garbage and overpopulation. Apart from that, it is calculated that if this change keeps on going, then many species of plants and animals will get extinct. Apart from that, it is calculated that if this change keeps on going, then there will be a heavy loss to environment. What will be our future if climate change won't be defeated? If we do not do anything and things continue to go on like right now, then a day in future will come when humans will become extinct from the surface of the earth. But instead of neglecting these problems, we start acting on, then we can save the earth and our future. Although human mistake has caused great damage to the climate and ecosystem, but it is not late to start again and try to undo what we have done until now to damage the environment. And if every human start contributing to the environment, then we can be sure of our existence in the future. Can we stop these climatic changes? Yes, we can stop these climatic changes, but for that, every one of us has to come forward and has to adopt ways that can reduce and control our bad habits that affect the environment. We have to make everyone aware of the climatic changes. Or we can go eco-friendly. Let's apply the 3 R's in our barangay: the reduce, reuse, and recycle. It's very simple. Number 1, reduce the amount of waste you produce. 2, reuse items as much as you can before replacing them. 3, recycle items whenever possible. Doing this will help to have a more sustainable living, as they help to cut down on amount of the waste we have to throw away, and also help to minimize the amount of space needed for landfill sites, where waste materials are disposed of.
Let's also do the tree planting programs, where it can reduce climate change, purify air, natural air conditioning, saving water, preventing water pollution, providing shelters for wildlife, and lastly, for soil erosion or erosion control.